So we're just going to be joined by Ambrose Omodian, Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting. Good afternoon, Ambrose. It's good to finally have you. We just want to just kickstart it very quickly. When we started out this year, Ambrose, did you see the NGX ASI hitting this level and so soon? Or should we just say, oh, thank you, Airtel Africa, for this? Okay,
yeah,
so
I would say, for me, that was seeing the market making a new, hello?
go ahead, Ambrose.
Yeah, I see that the market is making a new high as a result of what impressive earnings that have hit the market. As a result of that, investors are buying into high cap stock. You can see that the life of Okomu oil, MTN, and Nigeria Brewery and others that impacted the market this afternoon. The market has hit another, a new high of 11,915.65. Tells that investors are really taking position in the market because of what? Because of opportunity ahead of what? Ahead of the last month of the quarter. By next week we're crossing to June, which is last month quarter. Investors are taking position, and also we expect that because of profit taking that will come in that month of June, ahead of Q2 earnings in July, that investors are really taking care. But I will tell you that the history in our market, this is the second time we're seeing a straight 6 years run in terms of a bull market. In 1999 to 2004, we saw a straight bull market in that year. Also, now we're simply repeating itself. Also, from 2020 to date, we're seeing the market's on the bull run. But it tells you that investors should not expect that this market will continue in this direction, but they should plan to take profit and buy into value as they take on from other sectors. That is why portfolio reshuffling and sector rotation will continue as we are seeing market making new all-time high.
So while investors continue to reshuffle portfolios here and there, we'll just very quickly just put and see what Egypt, I need to mention that Egypt EGX30 also hit a 52-week high at intraday today, 32,000 points, crossing that 32,000 points. Now, is this a new pattern for the month of May or trend for market watchers to look out for? Because right before entering the month of June, we're seeing this uptick for all share indexes, and which Vladi did mention, so sell in May or and go buy in November or wait till November or October. But is this a new pattern for the month of May that we're seeing now, or has this been in existence?
No, May in the last 27 years, May have been a month that closed in green for 18 years. May and December are always marking the same direction because we believe that in Nigeria, May have been fine, sell in May according to market, but our market has always been a positive one for design investors. That means in Nigeria, it's not sell in May, but also buy in May and make profit. In market economy, they say sell in May and come back in October. But in the last return, as I've said earlier, Nigeria market has closed May on a positive for 18 times. That means 18 years out of a preserve. That means it's a good one. That means our market, in this direction. I'm not surprised. And also, don't forget, like I said earlier, that high cap stocks have supported the market, with the help of what the earnings that have hit the market for full year 2024 and the first quarter. Don't forget, I said earlier, we're crossing to the last month of the quarter that will usher into another earnings season. Investors are already taking advantage of this, for market to buy into value. I believe that the more we see a better number, the more market will hit new or high. Despite a correction in June, but in July, as we see more better number, we're going to see market also going, the north again. The kind of pullback we see or correction, but it will be little. But when it starts coming, to change the trend again. For me, there's no cause for alarm, but our market is there to supply value. And also, don't forget that if the way we are going, seeing the market data, and also despite that it's missed, but it's going to a direction. We have seen that interest rate was held for the month of February and this May. Then it won't come in July. If we see another inflation going southward for this month of May again, to see that 25 basis point cut in rate in July, that will be a plus for the market again. That means for investors, this is going to position well in those stocks that have value and those are also paying good dividend at the end of the year, because when the company is doing well in terms of earnings, that's also a point that investors should expect a good reward at the end of the year.
So you just mentioned what I was going to say now. I was going to ask if this was a great time for investors to buy in the market, or should investors be bracing for a correction anytime soon?
Yeah, it depends on your strategy. But for those that are really instead have made money, this time for you to take profit and wait for a pullback or correction in June and position forward for any season in July.
Okay, so just very quickly before I let you go, Airtel Africa, what would this share buyback do for their stock price and for investors' returns in the near future?
Yes, no, when a company is doing share buyback, automatically that company is reducing their share in issue, which is a plot that will support their earnings at the end of the day. For me, Earth Africa has done a good thing in the right direction, and also with the recent, increase in tariff, and also I think that Airtel will also post a better number. We have seen it in MTN, and don't forget that Airtel operates in 12 different countries where also they are earning dollar. I mean that say for me, for you to play defensive in your portfolio, Airtel should go on this stuff because as they are buying share back, doing their share back, they're already reducing their share in issue that will go to impact their earnings positively at the end of the day. With the performance we're expecting, the earnings that come from Airtel will be also stronger because their share in issue is reducing, and we're seeing that government increasing their tariff also going to pay a plus for them in terms of revenue earning for this period. For me, they stop to watch, and also if you want to really play defensive, you don't want your portfolio to go one side and put it as one of defense stock in your portfolio. But most time, high cap stocks don't move the way market is expecting. It takes time for them to move. But I believe that you want to read betting. But for me, in terms of return, it might be slow to make good return from Ether. But for defensive, it's a stock to be your but for return. You can look for those smaller stocks and also that have strong earnings and position earnings.
Thank you so much, Ambrose. Obviously, I'm sure the market is going to end in the green. I don't want to make assumptions, but if you just tell me green or red, is it going to end in the green or red?
The green already was in the Okomu of MTN of the Nigeria of that will put the market in the green at the end of the day.
Okay, definitely. Thank you so much, Ambrose Omodion, Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting. Always good to have your perspective on the show.